We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself. One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in for Boston, David Ortiz, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The second for 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the belt, the pitch, a pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second, so he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump. That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Drilled to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he's safe. Steven Brault comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 43.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Pitch inside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Hit to short, fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nate Eovaldi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that. Nate Eovaldi gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Kevin Newman is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Hit down the third baseline. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back now from PNC Park, second inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down, but despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in off a good victory. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys. So here now is Jackie Bradley. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
First baseman, number 34.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Polanco at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's... Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
Reynolds has it for out number 3. The Red Sox tackle. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Eovaldi has made a name for himself as a starter that simply missed. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Around second. He's on his way to third. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Vasquez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Line toward the alley in left center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down at the plate, David Ortiz, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-2 the count. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Devers brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Here comes the first pitch. 1 out and a runner on third. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, 2 down now.
Now back, the second baseman.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... Now at the plate, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions. Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Reynolds is a player referred to as threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
And there's a base hit on a line.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. Softly hit out to short. And one gone. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Now batting, the first baseman.
At the plate, David Ortiz.
Ortiz.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Polanco has a read on it, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The third baseman, Colin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Gregory Polanco. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
fouled off. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the end. Top half of the sixth about to get started. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The 0-1 delivery. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner at third here, nobody out. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Nick Birdie gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 50.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Line to the right side. But this will be pulled in out there at second. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now batting.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jacob Stallings goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. 0-1 the count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. But this one's pretty much over, 14-0. Richard Rodriguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that's home run number 48 on the year as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Nate Eovaldi in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Hit hard. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's one away.
next for the Red Sox.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-1 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his third hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
There he goes. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. Newman takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Men on third with 2 down. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The left fielder.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and a strike to count. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nathan Eovaldi.
Stepping in now, Nate Eovaldi pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The first baseman, number 34.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Boy, they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game. And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Again, another foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Colin Moran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's all set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Keone Kela, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Keone Kela.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The batter. The pitcher.
At the plate now, Nate Eovaldi. He swings and grounds it to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in to second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Newman is there, and the side. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Here comes the first pitch.
Catcher, Jacob Dolly.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And there's another one, strike 3, as he just continues to mow guys down.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound, and fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing, so he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Nope. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on it.
Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
7 minutes.